Now I'm going to show you an absolutely incredible seed. This is our spawn point. Right away, you can see the first houses. Even this part. Look how beautiful it is. A bit further, we come across a field full of food. Next we have a few houses, animals, and look at that shipwreck. We've got a treasure map here, and a little more stuff. Even the ship itself looks really beautiful. Look at the combination of these blocks. Is that a savanna tree? And this is a tree from taiga biome. Let's look further ahead. A little more fields. One single tree. And the house is hidden right here. Now we go higher. Even higher, flying island. Here we have a few more houses, which is going to be really hard to get to. I can see a few animals around. So, this is the main part of the village. And basically, this is where our village ends. And here's an iron golem guarding the village. I think it's just one of the best villages, which I found in my life. And also look around. We are surrounded by incredible mountains. Just look at this. This is absolutely amazing. The atmosphere here completely fascinates me. We spawn right in the middle of a swamp, a huge mountain, and our new village. Over there, we have lava, a ruined portal. See how the path goes? It seems to be going up there. That small house is blocked by water. Let's go back to the portal. Here it stands, and here it lies. One gold block, a gold sword. Let's look further ahead. Oh, what a relief. Just look at this. So part of the village is located here. There are 5 houses down below. Here you can find some food. Going further up. And here we have some sand, which is actually useful for survival. By the way, this leads all the way to the top. I think this water can actually be useful. Let's see what we have here next. We've got full trees here. That will definitely help with survival. And we even have snow up here. A few more houses over here. So you can clearly see how the path goes. It goes like this, and then like this. And we also have an iron golem here. What a beauty! Look how high this village has climbed. And there's even more up here. And this is where the village ends. The height here is almost 200 blocks. So basically, if you want to get down quickly, you can try jumping into that water. But let's see how well that actually works. Let's turn on spectator mode and take a look around. Maybe there's a spawner hiding somewhere in the mountain. I can't see anything here. Maybe further down, we might be able to find something. Oh wow, this looks beautiful. There's a lot of lava here. So here we have our first village. It's very picturesque. It's right next to turquoise water, with bridges and plenty of houses. The big highlight is that it has 4 forges. The village is built directly into the mountain. Some of the buildings are placed right on the slopes, and all of this together looks very atmospheric. Let's take a look at each of the forges. Here we have iron and some armor. Next, even more iron tools. Another forge right here, and more armor again. The first time, I didn't even notice another forge, but here it was, hidden among the mountains. The fact that we already have almost a full set of armor means that if we use some iron, we can make a full set. We also have 2 swords and 2 pickaxes, which will really help us in the early stages of survival. Around the village, there are even more mountains. There's lava here, and this is how the village looks overall. There's a very important point I want to mention. At the start of this seed, we spawn right next to another village. It's small and very inconspicuous, but we can always grab some food from here. Grab a pumpkin and run to the coordinates I'll leave for you. The cool village is literally only about 200 blocks away from here. Now, we have a small winter village. At first glance, it looks like there's a forge here. No, actually, that wasn't a forge. Alright, so this is the village overall. Here's the spawn point, and here we have spikes. It's really small. The mountains here are easy to mine, with early coal and resources. Alright, next, let's see what else we have here. A pillager outpost, and it's located right on the ice. We also have flying islands here, and somewhere around here, there should be another village. Let's start with the pillager outpost. I wonder what would happen if all the ice was removed. In terms of resources, there's nothing really useful here. By the way, just take a look at this from the sand. Now let's check out our flying island. What even is this? It's pretty high up. Just look at this. You could easily set up a challenge here. Survival only on this island. Basically, there are only trees here. Now let's try to find our second village. It should be somewhere around here. Right here. I don't see it yet. Maybe it was a mistake. And there is no village. Yeah, most likely there's no village here. Let's go back to our main village. Maybe we just went in the wrong direction. And here we actually have a portal. It's very easy to miss, especially since it's covered in snow. The coordinates are in the top left corner. We've got a gold block here, and some useful resources. A pickaxe with efficiency 2. The village should be somewhere around here. There it is. So that means it's all the way down below. As far as I can tell, it's pretty easy to reach, just across the ice. Look how the sand fits in here. Almost like part of the house was meant to be here. We've got some food here, so let's see if there are any houses up there. So, this is what our two villages look like. And that's it. We spawn somewhere in the forest, and immediately see a village. Let's go take a closer look. I can see one forge. Lava is a good early start. Let's check the forge right away. Great! We've got 5 obsidian and 2 iron pickaxes. Beautiful blue water. Small mountains. Look how interesting this part of the mountain is. And animals as well. I'm still wondering, why wooden planks are spawning in the water? Overall, it looks pretty nice. It seems to go up in levels. One level, then another. Now, I'm looking for our portal. Where could it be? Okay, no. Looks like nothing here. Let's take a deeper look. It's beautiful. Also, there should be a trial chamber under the village. I'll turn on spectator mode and go straight down. Here it is, the trial chamber. There's water here, so it looks pretty nice. No spawners. Let's go back. That's basically what happens when you dig under the village. Keep in mind, you can fall and take damage. Alright, maybe that's it. A new and remarkable village. Here we have a portal. I don't see any gold blocks, but there are plenty of gold resources. We're already half geared up. There's no forge here, but there is food. Look how perfectly this area generated. Here, with just one tree. And also, a perfectly flat area right here. In my opinion, it looks interesting. Right here, you could build a small house here. A tiny house and just enjoy life. Have you ever seen a village with only 2 houses? Just 2. And with that number of houses, we have 2 villagers, a bunch of cats and 1 golem. That's pretty funny. But at least there's food here. And over there we have even more food. Officially speaking, this might be one of the most useless villages ever.